Wow. I'll tell you what, that California pass looks like a pretty sweet deal. Ski all transferable. What? Just pass it off to your buddies. That's fantastic. And he was given $500 off. Make sure you check out the Ski California virtual booth right in the destinations tab to get that deal. Get that deal. Searching for deals here. Good deals throughout this time period only. All right, we've heard from California. We've heard from Colorado. Now let's hear from Utah. This is Raelene Davis, the Vice President of Marketing and Operations for Ski Utah, with Mike Powell.
Well, Raelene, thank you for joining us here at Snowtober with Peter Glenn Ski and Sports. And Raelene, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Well, thanks, Mike, first of all, for having me on. I really appreciate it. I'm sitting here in Salt Lake City, Utah, and just waiting for the snow to start falling so we can get back on the mountain after our crazy year last year.
Yeah.
I've been with Ski Utah for 35 years.
Oh, wow.
As their director of marketing, and I've loved every minute of it. We have a great product to promote, and we have a wonderful staff and team. Wish we could all be with you this year at the ski show. However, this is our next best, I guess. I'm a mother of 3 sons who are all happily married. I have 5 grandchildren, and I love to ski. I love to golf. I just love to be outdoors.
Well, you have had a dream job for 35 years. You are with the lightest snow in the entire world, and you're I'm sure you get free lift tickets everywhere you want to go, and it's been amazing. And this is going to be the first big year of change for what skiing is to you. In your lifetime, you will probably never see a ski season like this season. And preparing for this season, what kind of procedures are in place for Utah resorts?
Well, Mike, we've been, as all the resorts have around the country, we've really been trying to figure everything out. Our resorts are just now starting to post their what they will be doing this year, and we have all of those listed on our website under skiutah.com/COVID-19. But some of the things that all resorts will be doing are, face coverings and gloves, which we're all used to anyway in the ski industry. Those will be required. Cashless transactions will be taking place, physical distancing, cleaning and disinfecting even more so than ever. So just the traditional things. Then when it comes to special things, each resort will be doing maybe something a little bit different. Some resorts will be doing some lift ticket reservation, have a system in place for that. Some will have parking reservations, and once the parking lot is full and you have your reservation, then you've secured your lift ticket. Restaurants, they're looking at how they can sort of reconfigure restaurant seating. Will they have more outdoor seating with some heaters available? Will they have grab and go so you can take your lunch out on the lifts and eat them, or out into your vehicle, or just sit out on the snow or the deck? So yeah, lots of different things happening this year.
And one of the things about going to Utah and going skiing is it's so easy. I mean, you fly into Salt Lake, and then you've got so many places that you can go, and they're all within an hour, it seems like. I mean, some really, really close. And is it going to impact with the airlines and travel? Is there going to be any impact there, or will you still see the same amount of flights coming in, and that will be just a normal thing?
Well, I'm sure flights will be reduced, just like everywhere. However, we have a brand new airport that just opened just in September. So we are super excited. It's the first new airport, not remodeled, brand new airport since the Denver airport back in the 1900s. And so we're very excited about that. It's super modern, state of the art, everything. So I think there will be some people who want to come to Utah to ski, just maybe to check out that new airport. So that's going to be something that we're going to watch this year. Right now, we're seeing that flights have not decreased as much as the airlines had thought into Salt Lake City at this time. So we're hoping this winter that the flights do increase and people will fly here. Like you said, we have 15 resorts statewide, and 10 of them are less than an hour from the international airport. So you can't find that anywhere else. So if you plan to come here, you're going to be able to get to the snow really fast. And if you're still afraid of flying, come this winter. But hey, you could drive here and ski 15 different areas on your vacation.
Yeah, and in thinking about coming out there and making a reservation and doing the big Utah vacation, when some resorts are going to have a reservation system, if I'm to go ahead and pony up my money for a hotel, and am I going to be guaranteed that I'll be able to go skiing at the resort that I want to go skiing at?
I don't know exactly how all of the resorts are going to be working with the lodging facilities yet. However, if you do make a reservation at a hotel, that hotel property is going to help you with your lift ticket reservation. And at this point, Park City Mountain is the only resort to date that has said they will actually have a lift ticket reservation system. So their Park City Mountain is on the Epic Pass, as is Snow Basin here in Utah. And if you have an Epic Pass, you can actually start making your reservations now, and individual day tickets will not go on sale or to make your reservation until December 8th. So by having a pass, you have first choice.
Okay.
If you're staying at Snowbird, for instance, because they own all their lodging, I'm sure when you book your lodging, they're going to say, and which days would you like to ski? And they'll place that for you.
Okay. And what's the marketing around skiing in Utah going to look like this year? I mean, what's the messaging that you guys are pushing out? Like, hey, we're safe. We've thought of all the precautions, and we're going to make sure you have as much fun as you possibly can have.
Well, I mean, we're definitely going to hit on some of the safety issues. But the thing that we have going for us that is our trademark is we have the greatest snow on earth, and we will not be abandoning that message. We also have the greatest access. So those are two key message points that we will continue to push, if you will. We will be talking about some of our safety measures, although in our ad campaigns, we're going to be a little bit playful, but we want people to come to our website and really become educated about the process. We don't really want to talk about that in our ad campaigns and our marketing. So we want to keep it fun. We know people have really missed skiing. The season got cut short last year, which disappointed a lot of people. And so there's a lot of pent up demand. We want to make sure that in our marketing that we're delivering on that message of, hey, come to Utah. You're going to have a great time here. Here's what you can expect, and just have a great time.
And what you've done with your marketing is great. You've had all your resorts get a ton of traffic, and it's amazing. And on a powder day, you can see some of the images where, there are some serious lift lines on a deep powder day when everybody's frothing to get out there. And that makes me think of, what is the lineup going to look like when you have a nice deep powder day? Everybody's super excited. You got way too many people out there, and you've got to keep people 6 feet apart. Have you guys thought about that?
Oh, the resorts they're thinking of everything. I'm not privy to all of their discussions. However, I do know that if you want to avoid any of the crowds, come on a weekday. That's been the mantra since our resorts opened is, weekdays are less crowded, obviously, than weekends or holidays. However, I think with the lift ticket reservation systems, the parking reservation systems, all of that will help keep the numbers fewer on the mountain, which I'm looking forward to it this season because I think there are going to be less people on the mountain skiing, so you're going to have a better experience. The lift lines, again, while there is going to be physical distancing, we're all going to be covered. We have face coverings, we have gloves, we have jackets. So, I'm not sure that that there's going to be as much of an issue with the lift queues as maybe some think. The lifts themselves, like I think every other resort in the country, they're really looking at, if you're with your family, then yes, you all can sit on the chairlift together. If you're not together, then maybe it's 2 people on a quad, it's 3 or 4 people on a 6-pack, single on a double. So they'll be looking at all of those things. Gondolas, the tram at Snowbird won't have 125 people in it. They'll limit the number of people. The gondolas that hold 8 people, they might have 4 people.
Okay. And then what do you think your ski day is going to look like next year? First, actually, before we even say that, you have so many places that you can go ski. What is your favorite place in Utah to ski?
Well, that's a trick question for me. I can't answer that.
I know. I was just going to see if you could, but you don't have to answer that. Instead, what is your ski day going to look like? What are the changes that you anticipate in your skiing?
Well, first of all, I have a family who loves to ski. So I primarily either ski with my Ski Utah family or I ski with my real family. And when we go skiing, we like to choose different resorts for different reasons, whether it's, maybe we're looking for a groomer day or a powder day, or we want fewer crowds, or maybe we're going for the food that day. So we do have that luxury of being able to choose a different resort anytime we want to go. And I'm hoping that my day will look pretty similar to what it has in the past, where we get up early, we arrive early. So maybe not first chair, but pretty close to first chair. Ski hard, have a bite to eat, and then come home. I can't last till 4:30 anymore.
Right.
So I'm a 2 or 3 hour skier, and then I'm done. And that's great to live in Utah because I can do that. I can go up and ski for half a day and then come down and get some laundry done or grocery shopping or whatever I have to do on a Saturday.
Awesome. Well, I thank you for your time. I've always had a wonderful time every time I've skied in Utah. Everything is so easy to get to, and that makes the experience just even better. And I wish you the best for the season. And I know it's going to be an interesting one, and I'm sure you've got all your bases covered.
Well, thank you, Mike. And you know what? I just want to say that one thing that I really admire about the resorts this year is not for a long time, but we seem to get on autopilot each year and do things kind of the same that we've done it every year. And this year has really forced our resorts to think outside the box and be very creative and do things differently. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of the changes that you see taking place this year don't become long-term initiatives that they actually put into place. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're doing and how they're going to handle the season. And I'm even more looking forward to having all of your guests from the ski show come to Utah and experience our greatest snow on earth and bring their families and have a great time on our mountains.
Well, I hope they all do and they enjoy their time there in Utah. Thank you for your time and have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks, Mike. You too.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay.